up? How you guys doing today, man? Kind of rushing the audience. What's going on, Connor? If you're here, check in. Let us know that you're a part of this party and that you're ready to roll. If you have your book, make sure that you're following along with it. Again, every word is the goal. It's not so impossible to follow along with this book. It's not so impossible, but it is hard. If it were easy, basically everyone alive would be in the NBA, I think. Not everyone. I mean, like, some people would just be like, I don't want to make the NBA. It's too simple. Everyone's doing it. Or I don't like basketball. But anyone who would want to be in the NBA would just be there. So, yeah, you would just have to hope that, like, fewer people wanted to make it because it was so, like, not cool. And then you would have to hope that, like, people still watched it so that it was still worth money to, like, pay for. All right, and then you would hope that no one else worked hard, basically, because as soon as that happens, then you will have to work harder, and then they will work harder, then they'll work harder, right? And then we're right back to square one. So of course it's going to be hard. So if you're not following this, you're normal, you're regular. Don't worry about it. It's freaking hard. If you are following along with it, every single word of every single page, I really don't think that many people on Earth could do it. So you're something special. All right, you're doing something amazing, and you will get far. You'll at least reach your potential, and that's a lot lower than a lot of other people are ever able to do in life. So you'll see how far that you can make it, and if it's in the stars, then you'll be there. All right, and for D1, that's not out of the question for that many people at all. To play some college basketball is not out of the question for nearly anyone. I mean, if you put in the effort, like a crazy effort, you have a chance in hell to make a college basketball team somewhere, somehow, right? To make the NBA, it's a little bit trickier, but it's still very possible. All right. What's up, Finn Kaufman? You're sick? What up, homie? You sick, dog? Wait, weren't you just injured? So you were injured and then sick? Man, you're having a bad week, homie. All right, might want to fix something. All right, let's start us off with our quote of the day real quick. Quote of the day is, nobody ever drowned in his own sweat. That's not very gender neutral. Nobody has ever drowned in their own sweat. There you go. All right. I don't even know if this is true or not. I mean, I get the quote. I like the quote. It has some merit, but like nobody, as soon as you say something like nobody or like nothing or like ever, I always like start to doubt it because, it's an absolute and I don't believe in absolutes. I never believe in absolutes, ever. That was like an ironic thing I just said. Anyways, don't worry about it. Nobody ever drowned in his own sweat. So Connor, if you lose trivia, you lost to a sick person. That is true. That is true. Although when you're sick, at least in basketball terms, I talked about this with someone else the other day. When you're sick or you're injured, at least in the times that I've done this, I've played better because I was so afraid to mess up. And I actually slowed down. I took my time. One of my worst injuries ever was a knee injury during one of my final years in Taiwan. And I legit could not practice for a month and a half. But I did play in all the games. I just went out there and limped my way, and I walked through the games. And one of the games, I scored 17 points, 16 rebounds, and 17 assists. I didn't know it during the time, but I did hear them saying my name a lot, because they're talking in Chinese and stuff, so it was really weird. But I just took my time, and my teammates really wanted me to get assists. And I remember they wanted me to get assists because my former teammate was on a different team, and he was one of the assist leaders. And he had 10 assists that night. So his number was above mine. And it was 6 assists per game. I was 5.8. And whoever is the leader in assists, the leader in scoring, the leader in rebounds, whatever, they get $2,000 extra dollars. American dollars. So that's something, right? So I was leading the league in, I think, points. And I was leading the league in rebounds. But I wasn't leading the league in assists. And my teammates just jacked up every single shot whenever I passed it. It was amazing. They made so many shots. But yeah, they were like, you're going to get this record. And I remember the guy asking me, he's like, hey, John, can you just like not get a whole bunch of assists today? I was like, hey, we'll see how it plays out. But yes, on a bad leg, I had the assist because I think I was just focused, and they just were just checking up shots for me. But I was very, very focused. So, anyways, back to the other quote. Nobody ever drowned in his own sweat. All right. Obviously, that means that it's okay to work your hardest. You're not gonna die off of it. All right. And again, if you do, it's a hell of a way to go. But you're not gonna die if you try your hardest. All right. And I like the other quote that says like no one ever regretted trying their best. All right. If you work your hardest, you will probably never say, oh my God, I'm so mad that I tried my hardest. That was the worst mistake in the world. Why did I do that? No, it's not how it goes. I do not know what Rohit Das is counting. I have no idea. Rohit, can you tell us what you're counting? I have no idea what you're counting. My buddy Steven died from drowning in his own sweat. See, I knew it was someone. I knew somebody drowned in their own sweat. It has to be possible. Anyways, let's move on. We got our elementary school drills. For elementary, we got, y'all, okay, first of all, we have no elementary kids. We have Derek. He shows up to the Saturday open gyms by himself, okay? But let's just pretend. Hey, all you elementary kids, what's going on, guys? How's first grade treating you? Huh? You coloring stuff? I don't even know what you do in first grade. What's going on? But yeah, y'all got knockout. You hyped for knockout? First 5 minutes of practice, knockout. Make sure that you're there on time, okay? And then we got 3-on-3 tangent. That's just the 3-on-3 game, but we started with our play tangent, which is a 2-person screen at the top of the key. Split, back pick, alley-oop, and then you just play live out of that, but you must start with 3-on-3 tangent each time. And then y'all got 5-on-5 cutthroat after that. Make sure the people who are off, stay huddled, okay? And you want to be prepared for the next game. If you only have 4 guys, all right, who are off right now because we only have like 14 people showing up. I don't know, it's early in the morning. Make sure that you pick up a player from the losing team. You can pick up the best player too, so you can beat that team that stayed on. All right, and then if you want to try to go the entire time without ever losing, so you can stay on the entire court, and you want to skunk them, run the courts for the whole hour. Good luck, elementary kids. So anyway, that's what I would say if we had any elementary kids. See, sounds a lot more fun, right? Which is why we're going to start recruiting this weekend, tomorrow, and Sunday at all the apartments. I really don't know how this is going to work, but I hope it works out. I think, again, this is like, no one who ever gave their best ever regretted it. We are going to give our best to try to recruit some people because with this program has a lot. We have the curriculum, we have all the motivational tools, we have the expertise, we have all the equipment, whatever we are, right? But what we don't have is momentum. And you only get momentum from a few special players, yes, but also numbers. You need energy, all right? And you need buy-in from a lot of people. And once that's done, that's where culture takes off. So I bring up like religion a lot. I bring up the currency stuff, like with like money. I bring up a lot of things, but if you don't have an entire country of people behind it, it doesn't work. Like literally the only reason that we use our dollar bills is because it's backed by the U.S. government. So I guess with that said, we also need an army. All right, we got to get our people first, and then I'm going to convince you guys to kick some butt like an army. All right. Let's see. My mom's friend's sister's nephew, Steven, drowned in his own sweat once. See, that happens. Must be a different Steven. All right, let's move on. We got our homework. Check out the homework real quick. You can check out tomorrow's, what are they called? The motivational stories. I post them a day early now. Just in case, all my lights went out that one day and I was so close to not posting one. I was so afraid, so now I'm getting a day ahead each and every single time. And once I post all 371, then they will just repeat. But I'm still like 100 or 200 away from that. So that's going to be a while. But let's see who's posting the homework. We got Connor Rush, great job with some shoulder stuff. Rohit Das with the dribbling dojo. Are you doing the entire dojo? You're actually copying off of the dojo stuff? Do you know all the dojo stuff? All the dribbling things? If you don't, there is a video of it. It's on our website. You can check. Finley's doing all the dribbling dojo things. If you want to see that video, I can show it to you real quick. All right. Basically, it is right here. And under challenges, you click on the dribbling dojo, which is, I just search. All right, dribbling dojo, like that right there, and then you can get the actual picture right there, and it'll pop up. right there. And these are all the drills. If you want to see Finley actually do them, you know what? I don't know where she's doing them. She might be doing them on YouTube. So if I go to YouTube, let me try the dribbling dojo. Right there. All right. So if you type in dribbling dojo on YouTube, it's the first one, and then Finley walks you through it. All right. She shows you all the things. Scissors, shuffle, and go through every single one. So this is how you know how to do each of them if you don't know. Alright, so that's the dribbling dojo. Make sure that you do all the stuff instead of just saying dojo. Maybe Rohit is inventing a new drill called dojo. You got invited to the Warriors game tonight, but I couldn't because I'm sick. Oh yeah, especially with like a crowded place. You never know if you have the freaking virus, homie. All right, stop passing out drugs in the comment section, please, guys. Ring, 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 ring. Nah, woo, 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 woo. You do both. Good job. All right, going to our elementary school drills. No, we already did that stuff, right? Yep. And then, oh yeah, let's check out our movie of the day. All right, it's one of my favorite movies as well. I know I say this a lot, but I do love movies. But this movie's great. All right, this movie, it's the 12th grade movie. The last movie that I'll talk about since it's the 12th day of the month. Is it the 12th day of the month? Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. All right, but this is called Varsity Blues. All right, it's for 12th graders for a reason. So don't watch this movie if you're a first grader, okay? Little Derek out there, yo, Derek, don't be watching movies. You're a first grader. But for the rest of you guys, you can ask your parents if you're not quite a 12th grader. But it's definitely rated R. There's most definitely some boobs in it. Yes, women boobs and also just boobs like idiots too. But the movie though, it's very inspirational. It's a high school team and they have this legendary coach and he's like pretty harsh coach and basically like football is like the entire like mainstay of the entire town. Like the entire town is into it. I think it's in Texas somewhere or something like that. And the starting quarterback gets hurt. And then this no-name off the bench quarterback comes in with no offers on the table and he becomes like the town hero overnight. And then like, you know, he gets the hot cheerleader girl and all this other stuff. But like it's a lot deeper movie than that too, because it shows like the pressures of that he like starts like, you know, to feel. And the guy who got hurt, he feels the pressures as well because he has like all these scholarship offers that are now off the table. And then there's like, you know, there's also like how to navigate the world of like drinking and being a kid and things like that. There are like parties and stuff like that, so it is gratuitous in that nature. So yeah, you have to ask your parents if you can watch it, but shows some parents being a little too overly manipulative in their child's life. Shows coaches being too harsh, where they're forcing kids to go back out there with like concussions and things like that. So yeah, it gets pretty deep, but it's a really fun movie the entire time. And there's some like hilarious parts as well. So, but again, it's only if you're like, you know, the rated R type. So it's called Varsity Blues. It's definitely one of the greatest sports movies of all time. All right. Let's see. What is that? It's actually good letters. I don't know what you guys are talking about in that comment section, man. All right. Moving on. We got our picture of the day. What is it? Oh, yeah. It's the freaking Bulls, dude. This is the game that he was talking about. The Bulls and the Warriors. It's a big-time game and with two big-time teams. And basically, the Bulls have kind of stumbled lately, but they've been on fire. Them and the Warriors. And the Warriors are fun for all the traditional reasons that we know the Warriors about. But this Bulls team, and I know like Lonzo got ditched by two different teams, but like when he was finally put with Zion, I'm on record saying all he needs is someone to pass to who can jump out the gym. And now you gave that guy You gave Lonzo Ball Zach LaVine, who could jump out the gym. But you also gave him DeMar DeRozan, who can do the same. And then they also have Alex freaking Caruso, who's like, I mean, he's a tough guy. He's like a glue guy, but he's also exciting as well. Then you have like their big guy who's out right now, Vucevic. All right. This is a heck of a team. And besides Vucevic, he's not very exciting, but the rest of them are super exciting individuals. I mean, I don't think that they can win a championship, but like I see them going far and I called it earlier. I said that they're going to lose in the conference finals. I said that the Knicks are going to lose the round before that. This team is going to go one round further than the Knicks. That's what I think. The Bulls are going to make it almost to the championship. That's what I believe. They have such a great team, and Zach LaVine, he's legit, dude. And like DeMar DeRozan, everything he shoots goes in. All right, it's in a rap song, so it must be true. They have some legit players, and Lonzo's passing ability, although he's not like this or that. He's not Jason Kidd. What he is though is a highly skilled passer. And they're exciting. They're really fun to watch. So, yeah, the Bulls and the Warriors, this game should be fun. Gary Payton Jr., or the third, whatever he is jumping out the gym lately. I mean, he has so many dunks on people. And then Steph is just being Steph, and they don't even have Klay Thompson yet. So I think with them without Klay, them without Vucevic, it should be a decent matchup. Should be a fun game no matter what, though. I think it's going to be really fun. What is that? Lakers, yeah. I always go for the Lakers. This is going to be a good game. Yep, I'm saying Warriors win 127-119. But Bulls get up 13 in the start of the third quarter. Oh, that's a heck of a thing right there. That score exactly. We will remember. All right, we will come right back with trivia right after these messages. We're back with some trivia for you guys today. All right, trivia question today might be hard. I didn't really research this. So, all right, don't call me. Just talk about it. If you find a better answer, my bad. I think I got it because the original question was too easy. So I made it a little bit harder. All right. In the 75 years of the NBA, what is it? 12 current NBA franchises have never won a championship. That's pretty crazy, right? But I don't care about those teams. I'm not talking about those teams. My question to you is, there have been 6 NBA franchises to never even make the championship game, the finals. Which NBA franchise is the oldest among those 6? That's the question. Which current NBA franchise that still exists in the league is the oldest NBA franchise to never make a championship game? All right. Are you going to fly down and give Connie your coin? I guess they could probably just mail it, dude. They have mail these days. All right. Who's going to answer the question? Who is the most, I guess, like losing list franchise who's never made it to the championship game? Are the Nuggets? Let me check. Again, I completely made this up, so I can't tell you the answer exactly, but I think I have it. Nuggets is your guest, John, making moves with the sponsorships. That's what I do, baby. Now, I'm waiting for us to get like 100 people in the program, and then we can go down to these places and then actually activate the sponsorships. But I've already spoken to most of them. All right. Let's see. So there goes the answer. Who's the first person to say it? I mean, just naming people now. But, okay, it is not the Nuggets. All right? It is not the Nuggets. The 6 franchises, by the way, are the Nuggets, the Hornets, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves, and the Pelicans. But the oldest one out of all of those it's the Clippers. Yes. So Connor Rush, because he guessed basically every NBA team, got it first. I guess you guys could all do that, but the Clippers was up there as his first guess. So yes, that is right. It is the Los Angeles Clippers, the most losingest franchise in the NBA. All right. Who mails a single coin? I have mailed a single coin for the first 4 months that we did this because Finn Kaufman kept winning. So I kept mailing coins to him. But I put it in a nice little, there's actually like coin, like letter things. Yeah. Look up when they were founded. John, not true. Let's see. So that's what I was talking about. So they were actually called the Braves before. So the Clippers were called the Braves before. No, the Clippers franchise. So they can switch names. Like if the Nuggets today, like the Golden State Warriors. They're not called the Golden State Warriors anymore. They're called like the Oakland Warriors, right? Or something like that, right? When do you say that they existed? Is it back when they started, back when they had a different name? Or is it now? Or if you look at like the Brooklyn Nets or the New Jersey Nets, just because they switched to Brooklyn, is that a new franchise? Or because it has the same ownership, are they the same team? So with that said, when they were called the San Diego Clippers and when they were called the Braves, that was their team. So it is. John is always trying to screw me. It's outdated. Look it up. John, look it up. Let me see. So let's see. The Clippers franchise. I'll type it in. Clippers NBA franchise origin. The Clippers, the franchise was founded in 1970 as the Buffalo Braves. Okay, so now, you're saying when the Nuggets franchise was founded. Let's find out. Let's see. Nuggets was founded, when did they become a franchise? 1967. It does say that. Let's see. The six, blah, blah, never reached the finals. The Hornets definitely recent. Grizzlies recent. Timberwolves recent. Pelicans recent. So between the Nuggets and the Clippers, man, I gotta say that the Nuggets were first. Let me look one more place. Nuggets. Oh, how about this? NBA franchises founding years. How about that? There we go. All right. Chronological list right here, and we're going to go by whatever this page says. And this page says the Nuggets were from 1976. How is this possible? And the Clippers, 1970. I don't know why it says that the Nuggets are from 1976 on this main page. It's on NBA.com. It says that the Nuggets started in 1976. What? Nuggets NBA franchise. I saw 67 and 76 as both of those. The Wikipedia now. Wikipedia says, they were an ABA team. So yes, the answer is the Clippers. The ABA championships don't count. Dang! All right, the winner is Connor Rush. That I was about to switch it. You almost had me. Almost got it. All right, let's go through this real quick. We got our middle school. We got our middle school stuff. You got the clap game 101 mid post, and then 5-on-5 cutthroat. For high school, you got half court shots, 0 to 2 dribbles, 5 arc spots, and then 5-on-5 cutthroat. And then the story of the day is as follows. While playing against your teammates in practice, you should correct them when wrong, so that they learn, so that you may solidify your own knowledge, so your coach knows that you know, and so that it's more likely that you pounce on those opportunities during actual games. Basic rule: correct during practice, collect during games. Alright, basic rule, collect during practice. No, wait. Correct during practice and collect during games. Alright? Again, the reasons why you may not want to do this are because you don't want to make your teammates upset. You don't want to seem like you're a jerk and you're like you're like a know-it-all, right? But it's in how you do it. All right. You can't be like, hey, you're messing up, idiot, like that. All right. You got to be like, hey, get in help side, get in help side, get in help side, like that. That's it. All right. And you're just saying it like a teammate would, like as a matter of fact sort of thing. All right. You're not trying to like show off for the coach either. So you're not going, ha ha ha, he doesn't know what he's doing. No, you're not doing that. All right. You also don't need to take pity on them. You don't have to be like, yo, oh man, you don't know anything, idiot. Like, you don't need to be like that. You just say it. You just say it as is. And when you say it again, you're saying it for a few different reasons. One of them, to solidify your own knowledge. All right. So when you speak these things, and you start like saying them out loud at the right times, you're just practicing your own. You're practicing so that you know it better. Because I'll tell you this, when you learn something in class, that's one way of learning. But when you teach it to like your fellow students and friends, you learn it on a so much deeper level that it's ridiculous. All right. So make sure that you're teaching yourself at a different level by teaching it to everyone during practice. But again, you don't have to do it in a condescending way. The other thing that you're doing is you're helping your teammates. So if it happens to be like, a help side thing or like a play, like where they're not going over a certain screen correctly or whatever, you're helping them. And when it comes down to the games, you're helping your team win. You're helping that player, heck, you're helping that player make the NBA. I mean, because like, what if he doesn't understand it during practice? That doesn't get the playing time, doesn't get the confidence, and then doesn't work out extra. And all of a sudden, he was an NBA player, but now he's not. Now you slowly helped him out. Boom. He gets in that game. He gets the confidence, starts working out a ton, gets a glimpse, and then makes D1, and all of a sudden makes the NBA. And it's all because of you. Great job. All right? So you're helping your teammates. So you're helping yourself, and you're helping your teammates. And then you're ensuring that your coach knows that you know what you're talking about. So like during tryouts, you say that stuff because the coach is going to keep looking at you and keep looking at mistakes, keep looking at you, keep looking at mistakes, and it's going to start adding up in your favor. And he's going to be like, he's going to have no choice but to give you a chance. He's going to be like, you go in there. You say all the right things, but can you do them? Can you do them? All right. And maybe you can't. Maybe you went out there and tried it and you said box out. You know to box out. You know how to box out. But then you tried it and then you didn't do anything. And then he sat you right back down. At least you had a chance. At least that got you the chance. All right. So at least, maybe then he'll be like, hey, maybe you can just help me coach because you can't play. All right. But you get the chance. So say all the right things to get the chance. And then lastly, when you correct during practice, you're much more likely to pounce on those opportunities during games. Because if you say all the mistakes that the defense is doing, like you're coming off an on-ball screen, let's say, right? And you know that they're supposed to show heavy. But then your teammate doesn't show. Tell him to show. Say, rush me. Rush me. Now your coach knows that you know the defense. Yeah, he should have rushed you. You're right. And then now you're improving because he's rushing you because you're like, oh, crap, I got to get back now. He's improving because now he's rushing, right? But now when they rush you during games, you're not going to be surprised. One, because you practiced on it. Two, when they don't rush you during games, instead of correcting him, collect. Now he didn't come anywhere near you. And you see it, and like your instincts go, oh, help this dude out. Well, you're like, oh, wait, he's not my teammate. Because you do it all the time. So now your mind is going to be directly in that like criticizing point of view where you're making every single mistake enormous. You're blowing up every single mistake. You're pointing it out, right? And during practice, it's a helpful thing because you are correcting. During games, it's a devastating thing because you are collecting them buckets, boy. All right? So make sure that you guys do that, please. All right? That is goo. I don't even know what goo is. Again, if you guys talking about something else, man, this is a chat room. Keep it civil. All right. Anyways, you guys, that's my time, and don't forget, anyone showing up to open gym gets their butt kicked by me. You're welcome. And then we have a whole bunch of things, including our award ceremony to sign up for. We have our last two clinics and combines. December 4th, we have our games starting on November 20th and 21st. We have our winter camp going from the 20th to the 23rd. That's a lot of stuff. And I was thinking about like what I should advertise the most, but it's all of it, dude. It's all of it. Yeah. So heads up for that. I'm also going to send out a link to Sport Access's December 11th, where we start up with them, where we have basketball all day long, a whole bunch of teaching stuff, and we will be teaching it, all of our coaches. So that's that stuff. Anyone showing up tonight, I will see you then. And don't forget that our quote of the day is, nobody ever drowned in his own sweat. All right, we will see you guys later. All right, peace, y'all.